There is a mystical beast living in our country, a majestic monster that destroys taxes and shelters intellectual property. Its name? Delaware. Okay, some of you may be thinking that I've lost it, but really, this is a thing. Don't believe me? Just ask Alphabet Group, or Google, Walmart, or many other giant corporations. When people think of a tax haven, you may think of Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, or Ireland. Most people would not think of little Delaware, USA. But yes, it is. Delaware has more companies than people, and for a very good reason. In Delaware, a corporation pays no income from out-of-state earnings, and many other things, but most importantly, they pay zero income tax from intangible assets. Now, what does this mean? Well, if you have a logo, a name, a trademark, or something else you can't physically hold but has value, then congratulations. You have an intangible asset. And you know who has a lot of these things? Corporations. Especially big giant tech companies that basically have nothing but intangibles. I mean, think about it. What is a computer code or a logo? You can't hold it, you can't really sell it unless you sell the value behind it. And yet, these things are very valuable. So today we're going to talk about why some companies make Delaware corporations and why Delaware is the place to put your big corporation or maybe even your little startup. Let's consider this example. ABC Corp owns boutique, multinational, down-home megastores in Arkansas, as well as maybe Florida, Alaska, and Arizona. Now, most of those states would charge some form of tax off of profits every year. If all of these locations made $1 million each, but then also had an expense to license the name from a Delaware corporation for $900,000 each year, well, they would hardly pay any taxes, and that's before accounting for their expenses. Since Delaware doesn't assess taxes on intangibles, then that $900,000 also is not taxed, meaning that we just skirted a huge amount of income tax legally. This, as well as the solid corporate legal system and very robust court system for business, in this state of Delaware, are the big reasons why well over 1 million businesses are registered in Delaware, despite having a population much less than that. This Delaware loophole accounts for about $9.5 billion in lost tax revenue each year, but a huge amount of revenue for Delaware by assessing corporate licensing fees, largely based on the amount of shares that a corporation has. So if you're a company that makes just a little bit of money, you get assessed based off of your income. But the default is actually to charge you based on how many shares. So if you're making billions and billions of dollars, that would largely be taxed at a very high rate, but instead just pay a few pennies per every share. You really end up not paying very much, but you have this great robust system that everyone knows how to play along with in the form of Delaware. Do you need help getting through all of this? Creating a marketing plan, doing industry research, reaching out to your customers? Then we are super happy to help. Just reach out on our contact page and we will get in touch with you shortly. Now go out into the world and do great things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to go to dadbod.marketing for all of your free business and marketing advice. Please like, share, and subscribe if you got something out of this video. And don't forget to check out our other videos right here.